we're going to talk Madrid. Let's discuss a few reasons why Real Madrid are going to cook next season. Reason number one, Jose Mourinho getting the best out of these players. When I heard that Jose Mourinho was going to be the next manager of Real Madrid again, I thought to myself, I'm not too sure. Jose might be past it a little bit. Jose might be, not really in his best managerial form to date. Then I thought, managers don't get worse. They just get out of touch a little bit with what's happening now. But I don't think Jose has done that because he's gone to Portugal and he's pretty much gone the whole season unbeaten. Now, it might not be an impressive feat because they didn't win the league, but ultimately that's quite impressive. So you didn't lose a game. That is good management. Him going back to Real said two things to me. Said, number one, Real Madrid are in desperate need of some change because that's why you bring a guy like Mourinho in after you've had so much success and what's happened last season. And number two, Real Madrid have brought in a guy that knows how to manage egos. Now, one thing that's going to happen at Real Madrid next season is that you're not going to see the falling outs that you've been hearing previously with players doing this and doing that and doing everything else underneath the sun. You're going to have some structure. You're going to have everyone on the same wavelength, pushing towards the same goal. And Jose Mourinho is going to get the best out of the players. He is renowned for doing this. Look at what he's done when they talk about Inter Milan, when they won the treble. Look at what he did in Madrid previously when they were going up against Barcelona. And it was literally epic season after season in terms of that battle. So I know for a fact he's going to get the best out of the players. And one guy he's going to get the absolute most out of is Jude Bellingham. Someone getting the most out of Jude Bellingham right now is Thomas Tuchel. And the reason how he's done that is he's literally challenged Jude Bellingham at every single opportunity. And that is how you get the best out of Bellingham. You challenge him. You say, listen, I don't think you're the guy. Prove to me that you're the guy. Bellingham has got a huge ego and he wants to prove that he's the guy. And Mourinho is definitely the guy that's going to get the best out of him. Number two reason that Real Madrid are going to cook next season, Bernardo Silva. One of the reasons why Real Madrid took a dip last season is because the season previously, or it was maybe 2 seasons ago, or the season previous, I can't remember when he left, Toni Kroos hung up his boots. I think it was the season previous. Toni Kroos hung up his boots, right? Real Madrid had to fill a big void of someone that was literally the conductor of this team. And that all fell on Luka Modric. Now, Modric held the fort. He did what he needed to do within that Madrid team. But after Modric went, there was nobody that was the conductor. There was nobody that everything pretty much went through. There was nobody putting through those through balls for Kylian Mbappé to get onto in the tricky games. On the big games where, you're expected to win, yes, you can trust the Valverde to find a line splitting ball, defense splitting ball. You can trust Chouameni to do it from time to time, but there was nobody doing it on a consistent basis. Bernardo Silva is going to conduct. Bernardo Silva is going to find you. You just need to make the run. And he's a great link player as well. Linking defense to attack. He knows when to carry. He knows when to pass. You're just going to see a huge difference in terms of the offensive output for Real Madrid in the games where against Barcelona and against other teams, they're going to be more of a threat and you're going to have to watch out for them. Number three reason, Jose Mourinho has built another defensive unit with the signings that he's made, with the likes of bringing in Liverpool's second best centre-back. Whether you like him or not, Konate is a good defender at most things. Now, him sitting alongside Rudiger next season is going to be a very, very good partnership. with the rest of the central defenders still at Madrid at the moment as well. But not only have they bought in Konate, they've also bought in a new right back because he doesn't trust Trent. And they've also bought in a new left back in Mark Cucurella as well. Denzel Dumfries is the right back that they brought in. And they brought in Cucurella, who for me is a very, very tenacious, very, very good left-sided left back. And I think personally that for this specifically, the back four being solid, it just gives the attack another impetus to be able to go forward and say, hey, listen, we ain't got to worry. We ain't got to look back there as much as before. Like, these guys can handle it. They're going to get the ball from back to front very, very quickly because the at right back and left back now, you got guys you can trust that can go up and down the wing, up and down the wing. So they're going to create lots of width. They're going to allow the central players to do what they need to do to have a little bit more space. And Kylian Mbappé is going to thrive off that next season. You just wait and watch. Number 4 reason. You've heard that they've been flirting with Michael Olise for so long. I'm not sure if they're going to get Michael Olise. It's going to take an astronomical transfer fee to get a guy like Michael Olise. But they are going to get a right-sided attacker. They've had guys fill in last season in that spot. And for whatever reason, it just hasn't worked out with the likes of Brahim Diaz. And obviously Rodrigo got injured after a little while, but I don't believe he's a true right-sided player. I hope you said right-sided. Yeah. I don't think he's a true right-sided player. I think ultimately Rodrigo works better for playing from the left, but obviously Vinicius Junior, that's his preferred position, so he doesn't get pretty much a big look in on that side. But they are going to buy a right-sided attacker, probably a left-footed, inverted right-sided attacker. They want Olise, obviously, but if they don't get him, I don't know who else they're going to get, but look on the market and see who's available. He's going to be creative. He's going to be someone that's really, really good 1v1. So yeah, fingers crossed, not even fingers crossed, but let's see who that is. And let's see what that does to their playing style. And then number 5 reason, Kylian Mbappé is going to take over as the star of the Real Madrid team. Last season, it was still a little bit of a battle. Is it Kylian? Is it Vinicius Junior? From here on in, it's going to be Kylian Mbappé. He's the star of the team. With the last 2 seasons that Vinicius has had, where he's been a little bit off the boil from the form that he had when he was, going up for the Ballon d'Or, I think he's regressed a little bit in terms of his form. Ancelotti kind of platformed him in that season, and Jude Bellingham had absolutely blinded that season as well to enable him to get on the end of a lot of stuff that Vinicius was doing as well. But I think now he's going to have to accept his place as second fiddle to Mbappé as the star of the team. And I think that's going to have a big impact on how well Real Madrid do. You can see what it's happened to the France team. All the France players know Kylian is the guy. The manager literally bows down to his feet at the end of each game saying, you're the guy, you're the guy, you're the guy. So you're going to see that at Real Madrid. It's going to help them in terms of just having a hierarchy. This is the guy we feed. This is the guy we want to get on the end of stuff. And just having that one true star, because you can't have too many pulling in different directions, especially when there's so much different egos at Real Madrid. So I think Vinicius is going to fall in line. I think they're going to have an absolutely incredible season. And I am tipping Real Madrid to win La Liga back next season with a ridiculous points tally as well. I'm not sure how they're going to do in the head-to-head with Barcelona, but I think generally they will have the beating of most of the rest of the other teams more than Barcelona will next season. Barcelona is still going to beat like pretty much everyone, but I just think Real Madrid are going to have that little bit more in terms of next season going forwards. That's what I think is going to happen next season. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how you feel about the signings that they made. Let me know how you feel about Mourinho being appointed as manager. If you share the same views, let me know. If you disagree with me and think I'm talking nonsense, let me know as well. Let's get the conversation started in the comments. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.